Peace. Prince Ash here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already, so we can grow. And this video is about XXXTentacion, XXXTentacion, and rest in peace, God rest him, man. Little bit of a background: I'm from Ireland. I'm from Galway, the west of Ireland, and I'm a big fan. And he inspired me in my music a lot, which I'll get to. And I'm gonna take it back to autumn of 2017. I was on Reunion Island, in the Indian Ocean. I've a separate video of what the fuck I was doing out there and shit. I've family over there. I ended up over there. Addiction got a hold of me pretty quickly over there. But I made a friend, Luca, who, he's still a very good friend of mine. Like, haven't heard from him in a while, like, but, I hope he's doing okay, and big up Luca. He had a great taste in music. He has a great taste in music, and he was keeping up with like what was popping off in the charts and stuff. Or if there was someone new on the scene, he always knew about them. At the time, I preferred kind of old school boom bap, but I was just starting to get a taste for the new school as well. And he said, "You have to hear this guy, XXXTentacion. He's unbelievable, man." And I said, "Yeah, sound. I'll have a listen to him and I'll see what he's like." So I did in my own time. And I remember listening to Sad by XXXTentacion, and I remember thinking, "Oh, this shit's too new school for me. I don't really fuck with this at all, man." Like I said, it sounds alright, like, but it's not for me. But I did hear "Look at Me," and I thought, yeah, that's a fucking decent tune. Like, I liked the heaviness, I liked the flow, his voice was cool, all that shit. I thought the flow was a little too new school for me at the time, but like, I did think it was cool music, like, you know. And if you take it forward a little bit to summer of 2018, I was just home from Reunion, and I was in my grandmother's gaff in Mayo with my family, my brother and sister, my mother, and I think a couple of cousins were around as well. And all of a sudden we heard X had died. He got shot in Miami, I think it was. And my sister was shocked and saddened by it, and I was upset by it, because it's just shit to hear when a rapper dies, especially when they get murdered. Like, it's horrible. No matter what way they die, it's shite, like, but yeah, it was a shock anyway. And my sister was like, "If you heard this song, everyone dies in their nightmares." And Jocelyn Flores, so we were bopping to them. We put them on in memory of him, and I hadn't heard those songs before. Imagine that. I hadn't, you know, because I kind of wrote him off. I said he's too new school for me, but my taste was changing and developing, like, you know. So yeah, God rest him anyway, yeah. And fast forward another nearly 2 years, just before COVID, I ended up going to a halfway house down in Cork in the south of Ireland. I'm from Galway, the west of Ireland. So this was new city and everything, and in the halfway house you weren't allowed your phone. Excuse me. Fucking ads every time, man. But we were allowed little brick phones. We weren't allowed fucking smartphones. And I was like, sure, how am I supposed to listen to music, or are you allowed to, or whatever? And they said a lot of people get a Walkman when they come here. You can get them in Argos for like 20, 30 quid. So I was like, fuck that, yeah, I'll do that, man, yeah. So I got myself a Walkman and went into this shop called Golden Disc in Cork. Golden Discs, I think it's called. So I had to pick a few albums, and I was like flicking through them, and I came across X's album Question Mark. And I said, Jesus, yeah, I know this guy, I like his music, yeah, I'm gonna listen to this and check it out, like, and, you know, see what it's like. And I went home that night, and as I was falling asleep, or before, like, you know, when you're just chilling in bed, like, and you're about to go to sleep, but you're gonna spend a bit of time on your phone or listening to music or whatever before you go. So I said, I'll give this album a spin and see what it's like. And I knew from the very first song that I was like, I'm gonna listen to the entire album. Yeah. The first song is an introduction where he explains to keep an open mind while you're listening to this album, which struck me straight away, because I was like, I could be very critical of new music, you know. And him reminded me to keep an open mind. I was like, you know what, yeah, I'll give this a chance. I'll listen to it, yeah. And the first song after that is Alone Part 3, I believe it is, and just blew me away. Yeah, it was unbelievable. Then there was Moonlight. Let's have a look now at the album. What else is in there? Sad is in there, yeah. Yeah, Alone, Part 3, Moonlight, Sad, Remedy for a Broken Heart, Floor 555. I'll just name out the ones I really like. Going Down, Infinity 888 with Joey Badass, unbelievable. Smash, PNB Rock, which is one of my favourite songs by X. There's just so many songs there, and I'd highly recommend that album if you want to hear something new school and something really good. Check it out. If you're looking for something new, check it out. It's a great album, and I knew straight away, is like, I want to fucking make music like this, and no one in Ireland makes music like this, so I see a gap in the market and I want to try and do some shit like that. So those were the thoughts going on in my head. And the fellas that killed him, I think they all got lifed off since. They're in prison anyway, I know that much. I don't know if they've been sentenced, to be honest. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they got life anyway. And yeah, he was a great artist, X. And very inspiring and very powerful in his words, like, you know, and his music and his voice and his authenticity and creativeness and ingenuity and his originality as well. Screams out original in all his music, you know. So big up X. Boom. Rest in peace, man. I'll probably make a more comprehensive video about X in the future, but yeah, that's just a short little bit about X. And yeah, why I have that tattoo there is it's just, he inspired me to make music, so yeah, I said I'd get that tattoo. And yeah, I listen to his music all the time, so that's what it is. Have a good Friday, people.
savings. This